Hey guys, what's up? D-Live here, and I am here with some more That's Not My Neighbor. It's gonna be a little bit different type of video. I know in the past I mentioned that I was gonna make a lore video, but then I came across Nacho's Instagram page, the creator, the developer of That's Not My Neighbor, and there's some news, there's some pictures, there's some updates on game modes, and there are some lore updates. And some that you guys have put forward has actually been confirmed. And some, there's a little hint that maybe there's some truth behind what we think. And it's exciting to read this stuff, and I wanted to share it with you guys. Also wanted to hype up the next update that comes out. I wanna, this game has helped my channel so much, so I wanna do anything I can to help put out, this game is being worked on, there are updates coming, new game modes, and really cool stuff. So let's jump in. All right, this is my favorite part of this update. If you guys don't know, Peach is my favorite doppelganger, my favorite character in the entire game. I always want to let Peach in when they visit me, but they will kill me if I let them in, so I have to deny them. But in a sneak peek from the upcoming update, Peach can visit. What does that mean? That means visitors are a thing. I know I've seen a lot of comments in my section about, whoa, would it be cool if visitors could be a thing? Because they say it in the game, they hint it in the game that they're not expecting any visitors. Well, visitors are gonna be in this new game mode, maybe in the arcade mode, we don't know. We don't know for sure, but in the upcoming update, visitors are a thing. And Peach is a doppelganger, so if Peach can visit, that brings up some questions. Is this a game mode where you're letting doppelgangers in? And doppelgangers can also visit, or is this still a game mode where you're letting humans in and keeping doppelgangers out, but yet doppelgangers can visit? Very intriguing. I'm excited for this because I want to let Peach in without dying. It's been my dream. We also have these 4 little circles. It's a little bit blurry. I don't know if it's better on mobile, but this is a bit blurry, but they all look like they're a part of the same image. It's just little hole punctures out of it. Like these bottom 3, the second, third, and fourth, all look like there's a paper here that's cut out. So what does this mean? I don't know. What do you guys think this means? Is this just a different background of what we see in game, or is this something completely new? All right, the next thing, it's a little bit blurry. It'll probably look better on the Instagram app, but I can read it to you guys. In the next update, there's an Easter egg about the DDD. And I'm curious, do you trust the DDD? And surprisingly, 58% of the people in this poll voted that they trust the DDD. Now, I'm in the minority. I'm in that 42%. I don't trust the DDD, but there's going to be an Easter egg about them. And I'm gonna infer, my best guess is it's going to throw some shade on DDD. There's gonna be some kind of questionable thing with this Easter egg. It's gonna make people think, hey, whose side am I on here? So this is cool. It's really cool that the developers looking at people's gameplays, looking at people's comments, saying that they don't trust the DDD, and now they're gonna bring a little Easter egg in there to make us question it. Probably not gonna give us the answers, but make us think, this is fishy, and I think it's fishy. What do you guys think? This next one might actually lend a lot of credibility to a game mode where you're not with the DDD, that you're letting doppelgangers in and keeping humans out, because it has this little text conspiring, and it also has a DDD symbol X'd out on papers. And this is a little bit of a thing. I'm still working on the next update. It'll take some time, so I appreciate your patience, but for now, a little sneak peek. So this might be something with the game mode. Also, there looks like there's a doppelganger eye on that corner right here. It looks a lot like the doppelganger, so I'm assuming that this new game mode, and there's blood everywhere, that you're maybe letting the doppelgangers in, or this is a hard mode where a lot of people have failed and that's all their blood. So I feel like maybe the doppelgangers have won and you're the last line of defense or something like that. I don't know. What do you guys think? This is not a lot of information here. Just a little bit where we have to speculate, which is exactly what sneak peeks are for. All right, and then the last sneak peek, Henry returns in the next update. Will he be a visitor? Will he be a new neighbor? Which I don't know if he will be. I think he's gonna be a visitor, or maybe he shows up and judges you for how bad you did or how good you did. I don't know. What do you guys think Henry's return means for the game? The main post says, well, it seems like my first purchasable game has become somewhat viral. I think the past me, who dreamed of developing video games, would be very proud. I think they would be very proud because this game is amazing. I love this game. The art style is amazing. The gameplay has so much replayability and it's so much fun. You got this little tension because you don't know if you're letting in a doppelganger or you're murdering a human. You have no idea what you're doing in the beginning. And then you start getting good at the game, and it's so rewarding when you get that S rank and you get all the achievements. So I'm excited to see what the future of this game is. And let's read through some of the comments where Nacho responds to some people asking questions. All right, the first post asks, do you have any story behind the neighbors? I'm really curious about Nacho. Nacho responds with, there is a particular fact with some characters that involves Nacho, and I haven't seen anyone comment on it anywhere. So yes, there is some story with some characters. Then they respond with, I suppose it involves Anastasia. And is it perhaps about who her father is? Now you made me even more curious. And now Nacho responds with some wide eyes, which makes me believe that he is talking about Francis and Anastasia. That maybe Francis is Anastasia's father, which is crazy. Which a lot of you are calling. I didn't come up with this. A lot of you in the comment section have been saying that there's some striking similarities between them. So then there's another comment in this chain. Says, I gotta know if you're implying that Francis is the father of Anastasia, because that would be funny as F. And Nacho says, I don't know, maybe if they have something else in common, like, something not visual, which Francis and Anastasia both say, a lot. So that got a response of, I was just about to comment about the thing. So that would imply that we have Francis and Anastasia are related, which is a little bit of lore. A lot of people have been hinting at that, so it's all but confirmed at this point. So this is another thing about Anastasia. I've seen a lot of Nacho and Francis being X, and I have trust issues, so I wanted to ask you personally, are they canonly X's? And Nacho responds with, I don't know. The only canonly thing about them is Anastasia, with a little haha at the end. So if Nacho is putting a joke on us, they could more than likely be doing that, but Anastasia and Francis both have very similar features. They say the same thing. So I'm gonna say that Anastasia is Francis's daughter. And I feel like that is confirmed. I know a lot of you have been talking about that and so excited if that's a thing. And either the developers listening or always had that in the bag. So it's cool, All right, another comment asks, what are your plans for the game? Are you going to update it? I just finished playing. It was a great purchase. Nacho responded with, for now, I'm working on a new game mode, and I will add more game modes after that one, which would imply we're at least getting 3 new game modes altogether. In the next update, we'll get 1, and in the future, we'll get even more game modes. I know there's like a couple spots open on that one page with arcade. There's technically 4 slots, but this confirms that the plan is that we get 3 new game modes and 1 we're getting in this X update whenever it drops. So super exciting, adds more replayability to the game, which I love, adds more stuff, is always welcome. I'm not sure if it's gonna be paid or if it's just gonna be a free update. We'll have to see. The next question is, are you going to add more residents or apartment floors / rooms? I would love to see some more new residents. Nacho responded, for the story mode, I will add more characters, but first come the mode that I'm currently working on. So that would imply that there's no new neighbors in the next update for this next new game mode, but there are plans for some in the future, which is really cool. I'm excited. The more neighbors there are, the harder it makes the game, and I'm always down for more challenge, especially with That's Not My Neighbor, because that's the whole fun of the game. It's being challenging. And this comment's very, very interesting. Will there be more residents, or is this the cast we have forever? I'm obsessed, by the way. I'm Rafatelian's biggest fan. So Nacho says, hi, the new game mode will have some kind of variation of the residents, which is interesting. And I was thinking to add more characters for the story mode, but I need to finish the next update first before I start working on the story mode. So this makes me think variations might be either more doppelgangers or variations of the neighbors will be visitors. So our Peach from earlier is a variation, technically, of a neighbor that we already have, or will we have a visitor that's like a cross between a bunch of different neighbors and technically looks like a new neighbor, but it's just kind of a mix. I don't know what that means. It's very interesting. I'm excited to see what that is. It adds more variety to the game. It makes it harder. I'm all down for it. A bunch of people came to my comment section letting me know that there was a new game mode out for That's Not My Neighbor. There's a new update, but it was just someone who modded the game files to allow access to an early version of the new game mode that's coming out, which kind of confirms what it is. It's a nightmare mode. Just a harder difficulty. I'm not sure that's what it's gonna be called because again, it was an early version, but this person asked, is the Nightmare Office a mod? And if not, how do I get it? Nacho responded, no, there's not a mod. That office is for the new game mode. It is on the game files. You can't get access to it unless you modify the game code. And that's how they did it. When I uploaded the last version, I was working on the new game mode and some stuff in the game files and someone found it. So that would imply that the next game mode is a difficulty-based game mode. There might be some stuff added in, but it will be more difficult than the arcade version, which makes sense because the arcade version should be like the easiest one, the first thing that you get into to get a hang of the game. So I'd be a little bit wary about modifying the game's code because it might mess up your achievements. It might mess up the game in general. So, but if you're really interested in, there's YouTube videos on it showing off, I guess, just more of an early version of the game mode. It's not what we're getting, so it's probably some basic stuff. So you can check it out. I'm not going to play it because I rather respect the developer and wait for the complete game mode to be released in its entirety and its best quality that I know Nacho will deliver in. So I'll be waiting for that. I won't be cheesing the game files. I don't even know how to do that stuff. Even if I did, I don't think I would. All right, so a quick little comment here. Is it coming out on Steam? And Nacho confirmed that it will eventually come out on Steam, but he wants more of a complete version of the game before he's willing to put it on Steam. So good news for Steam users. All right, this comment asks, will this game ever come out on mobile? And Nacho says, maybe in the future. So not a confirmation, not a yes or a no, but a maybe. All right, guys, again, I stress, go over to Nacho's Instagram page, follow them. You'll probably get more updates, more sneak peeks, and ask a question because Nacho's been answering some of them. So if you have a pressing question for Nacho, something about lore, maybe a new game mode, maybe upcoming update, make sure you ask and get some more information for us because we all want to know more about this game. We're so excited about it. I'm excited about it. Hope you guys are cool with this video. I know it's not a lore video, I promised, but seeing that there was some lore confirmed, I felt like the updates and news for the game is more interesting. And two of the big lore things I wanted to cover is the DDD trust. Can we trust the DDD? And Francis and Anastasia's connection were both covered in these, so I figured it was like a perfect video for that. But I'll probably play more That's Not My Neighbor in the future. I'm giving it a little bit of a couple week break just because I want to feel excited about playing it. I don't want to feel like I'm repeating the same stuff. I want to get a new, of course I want a new doppelganger, but giving a little break makes the game feel fresh. So we'll definitely be playing more in the future. Also definitely be playing the new update and all that it entails. I know it'll add tons of replayability. We'll probably post a ton of videos on it. Again, thank you guys for coming by and checking out this content. If you enjoyed this video, check out the other That's Not My Neighbor videos. Also, tons of other videos on the channel that you guys check out. Tons of content. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like. And I will see you guys in another video. Bye!